Music, you know? The things that could either sound like this, or this, or perhaps even this. Or whatever you can possibly think of. They're somehow able to stir so many emotions in you, especially in moments that feel challenging or relaxing. Whether it be fighting a god or having a little vacation retreat, they often have a way of dictating how we feel. But why is that? Well, studies show that music affects the brain and its components and how... Don't ask about my body. But I'm not trying to bore you to death with all that technical terms and linguistics. I'm just here to yap about it. And bear with me, I'm not an expert on this matter. The ability to dictate one's mood through notes that we're able to perceive and hear is honestly fascinating. And I'm mainly talking about video game music, which in itself is a whole different genre. There's all different kinds of them that give the player direction to what's going on in the story. Whether it be a little charm noise, or even a scary one that makes you want to crap your pants, we can all agree that without them, the game would be bland, or not effective enough in its storytelling, you know? The way music has its way of connecting things together, bonding your attention to the world so you can be immersed in it, to tell a greater story that words can't begin to describe, is an experience like no other. This one thing, which a lot of media has, makes you feel some sort of personal connection to some of them, whether it be nostalgia or during whatever stage you were going through in life. It has an effect on you, whether negatively or positively. Besides that, there's different genres in the genre itself. Like if you want to listen to sad music, there's Undertale, yeah, I got nothing else after this, I'm not gonna lie. Or if you want music that makes you feel unstoppable, there's Doom. If you want something that can make you feel nostalgic, you can listen to Animal Crossing music. There's that. Ocarina of Time with its perfect soundtrack. Any of the Pokemon games. Minecraft. And so much more. Even Soulsborne music. But you get the point. You get the point though, alright? You get the point. They're really versatile and can be listened to outside of gameplay, such as the boss fight that made me sit there and admire the masterpiece I was hearing. The first and third phase music speaks so much about the character of the boss, and if you know anything about Elden Ring lore, you'd know that the ancient dragon race is practically extinct. So you essentially fighting it is you fighting the last of its kind. The lone survivor of the ancient dragon race. Take a listen. Alright, show's over. Now let's talk about yes, I know I'm like 2 years behind, but I could go on and on about this game, about how fantastic it is, about how everything is on beat, even your steps, even jumping, who would have known? But rather than boring you to death with an over-explained essay, I'll just talk about how this game tickles my feathers. Who the fuck actually says that? What the fuck? Like hell, I don't even listen to rock music, but goodness me, does this game shove it in your face. With the intro cutscene animation that T-Bait wish it could have. I mean, look at this. This shit could give 7 Deadly Frames a run for its money, bro. But I digress. The character introductions, and especially when you first boot up the game and you hear this. Yes, I know you already heard it, but I just want to play it again. And the way it just transitions the music seamlessly whilst going through the menu is so... just words can't describe it. Besides that, honestly, this was really interesting from the get-go, and this goes with practically any game you can think of. And some of the music itself is what brings the games to life. Another example of this is Sonic Unleashed. From its fast-paced Arab-inspired music of Shamar, and then there's Spagonia, which is a mix of France, Italy, the UK, and literally whatever you think of when someone mentions Europe besides Greece. And I'm pretty sure you can hear it creeping up right behind me. Oh, it's here. Or even the nighttime Haluska, which gives you a chance to just enjoy the scenery and take a breather. Which, going into detail about this game's soundtrack would take another video by itself. But the main point being that the game represents the locations, making it feel like one grand adventure. Also the fact the game is technically Sonic World Adventure, so it's odd really. The way you can be affected by a piece of media you just happen to come across that sticks with you for a while, perhaps even decades or even years. But I do believe that it's for this very reason is what makes it special and memorable. It's why we hold it so close and dear to our hearts. What can you take away from this? Honestly, I don't know. Besides the fact that music is low-key awesome.